So we all have a big round of applause to put forward to Heidi and her husband, Tom Weiser.
Hi, everybody. I'm Tom Weiser. This is my wife, Heidi. This is the inaugural event for Camp Challenge, where we are getting together and doing our scroll ceremony on a Friday night. We ordinarily reserve this till Saturday. Because we are doing this on Friday, I need to do a little bit special introduction. So we're going to get to the special introduction in a second. What we do at our scroll ceremony is you've all been given a scroll, and on that scroll you put together any of your thoughts, your hopes, your dreams, your fears, your anxieties, your wishes, anything that you'd like, and then we're going to do something special with them. Before I get into what we're going to do with them, I had a couple of special surprise visitors come into town to participate in Camp Challenge this year, and I need some of them to come down and join me for a second. Jack Montgomery, could you come down here, please? Joseph Zanoli, could you come down here, please? And is Julia Montgomery here? This is my nephew, Jack. This is my son, Timmy's best friend, Joseph. And this is my niece, Julia. Now, you guys probably know that tomorrow night we're going to have a Western event. It's just up the hill a little bit, so that's pretty much the Western town. And if you go back in time, in any Western town, on the outskirts, there tended to be some coyotes that were sitting out, and they'd be waiting until the opportunity came where they could run in and grab some food. If anybody looked up in the sky tonight, you saw that there was a full moon. So I'm going to ask for a little bit of help, and we're going to start with Jack. Jack, could you do me a favor, and could you howl like a coyote? That's very good. Now, Jack and Julia, could the two of you howl like coyotes? A little better. And Joseph, I think you see where this is going. Can all three of you howl like coyotes? Okay, now we're going to push it completely over the top. You three are going to lead us. And would everybody here, when they start, please chime in and howl like coyotes? Okay, without a doubt, that was the best. Thank you, guys. You can go sit down. Besides just having a little fun there and getting in tune for our Western theme, there's actually a reason that I wanted to do that. I think we can all agree that when we all howled together, that was by far the best howl that we could have. Now let's get back to our scroll ceremony. Each one of you is going to come up here with your scroll. You're going to have the opportunity to stand in front of us, say anything that you'd want, be as brief as you'd like, or if you'd like to talk a little bit about yourself, that would be fine. One of the reasons that we had the brainstorm of moving this to Friday night was so that we could find out a little bit about one another. So if you look out and listen to someone talking about what they're going through and what they're looking for to get out of the weekend, you might look out and say, I want to make sure I meet that person and spend some time with them. You may find somebody that has a similar disease as you, and you want to find out more about how they're coping with it. Or you might just see somebody and say, I need to give that person a hug. We're going to take our scrolls when we come down here, after we've made our introduction, and we're going to throw them into the fire. And everyone's going to throw theirs into the fire. And what we're going to do is we're going to take all of our dreams, hopes, anxieties, wishes, and they're going to burn and they're going to fly up straight into the sky. And then afterwards, we're going to come back once this has cooled down, and we're going to collect the ashes. And we're going to put them into small vials. And when you leave on Sunday, you're going to have a coalition of everybody's dreams, everybody's hopes, and everybody's anxieties. And just like that unified howl that we sent up as a group, you'll be able to carry the same sort of power in that little vial. Now, if that's not good enough for you, Because imagine how loud this howl would have been if we had all the families from the previous year that we did this, and the year before that, and the year before that, and the year before that. We would have thousands of coyotes out here howling. We'd probably wake every neighbor in the area. We're going to do that because Heidi has with her vials, not only from our 4 previous years, but as was alluded to, Camp Keepsake, the pioneering camp that Heidi and I got to experience in Southern California, that has also been collecting the ashes of every year that they've had their camp and moved them forward. So as she pours this into the fire, you're not only going to bring home all your hopes and dreams, you're going to bring home everybody else's who has ever participated in Camp Challenge or Camp Keepsake. This is Camp Keepsakes. This will be 2008 she's putting in. We need bigger vials so we can write larger numbers on them. 2009. 2010. I'm not a mathematician, but I'm betting 2011 is the one that's left. If I could have my family come up real quickly, we'll deposit our scroll. I am missing one of my children. My eldest daughter, Emily, is away at the University of Arizona. This is my son, Tommy. Yeah! My daughter, Allison. And my son, Timmy. Real briefly about me. I was diagnosed in February 2004 with colorectal cancer. I metastasized to my lungs in March of 2005 and was told that if I did not treat my disease, I'd be dead in a year. If I did treat my disease, I'd be dead in 2. Again, going back to simple math, that would have been 2007. We now stand here in 2012. It's been a long road for me. I'm not done with my battle. I still have at least 12 tumors that reside in my 2 lungs, and I'm going to keep fighting. And on that note, I'd like to initiate our ceremony by dropping in the scroll. Allison, if you'd do the honors for us.
I just wanted to briefly take a moment to thank all of you for being a part of a dream, not only all the volunteers, but all the families as well. And hopefully this dream will stay alive because cancer's not going anywhere soon, but the Me One Foundation is going to stay around as long as we can to help all of you and all those people in the future. We love you all. I have a great support system. My friends, my family, they come out here constantly to help us. But I think my biggest blessing, obviously, is my 4 children and my husband who just won't ever, ever, ever give up the fight.
My children never say a word. Thank you all, and I believe we're bringing up our next family.
Yes, and we would like you to know you're welcome to read what is on your scroll. You are welcome to come up and speak. You are welcome to just come up and throw your scroll into our fire.